welcome to North Star Stamper. I'm Sue Kremer. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Minnesota. So say hello when you find me. I know a lot of you know each other, so it's always fun to have you guys chat with each other while I'm stamping, and I miss comments a lot. When I get involved in stamping, I forget to check comments, and oh my goodness. So, all right, there, I've got my comments. It says I'm live. I think I'll wait till somebody joins me. Although I joined myself, you think that would be showing up. I don't know. We will wait just a minute. I think I was right on time. I do like to be on time and then try not to keep you too long. I do want to be consistent with what I'm doing. Hello, somebody's there. Say hello so I know who you are. All right. I do have a delay on my tablet, so I'm just going to get started. There's a couple people. Okay, let's just get started. So today we are making Halloween cards. It's not too early to think about that. I know it's not even September. A couple more days yet. There's, hello Anne, thank you for joining me. So the card, we'll wait for a few more people to join us. So the pattern paper I'm using is the Cute Halloween. This is the mini catalog that is current and goes actually till January 3rd. Yes, January 3rd this catalog ends, and this is on page 51, so we're using this Cute Halloween. It's called DSP, and it's 6x6. And you get, number 5, 48 sheets that are 6x6 and 6 each of 8 double-sided designs. I have most of them to show you. I don't have all of them. I shared my share with somebody else. So I have most of those to show you. And I have a couple cards to show you. So that's what we're working with. And I don't have the coordinating stamp or punch, so we're using this, the banner year, because there's a few Halloween things here. Happy Haunting, I think we're going to use. Maybe the bat, spiderweb, we'll see. I don't know. I've got an idea, but I don't know for sure. So hello. Thank you for joining me. And I have a question. I see Kathy reminds us that she's tuning in from Southwest Missouri. Was it last week I said that I would send a card to the person watching from the furthest away? Is that what am I remembering that correctly? Let me know if that was true. Or I'll go back and watch last week's video. So I will go in and see who posted from the furthest away. I have a feeling it's going to be my sister Anne in Maryland. That's probably the furthest from Minnesota. Although Diana watches from North Carolina, so Anne, you might, I don't know. I will go back and see. So the card we're doing today is just it's a standard card, but then I wanted a pocket to add here because my kids that don't live with me are going to get Halloween cards, and I'm going to send them. I'll show you the card I made. It'll fit cash folded in half or gift cards. So the only problem with this is it's 10 by 5.5, and then I score it at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2 to give me 1.5 inches, right? To fold over to make my pocket. So of course you have to have a piece of 11-inch cardstock to create this, and then you only get one from your 8 1/2 by 11. So I have a second option, but this is a great way. This flap could be, I'll just continue. So 5.5 by 10, score at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. So that's your standard card plus this extra flap to make your pocket. And then I punched this with the double oval, I think it is. And you could use any punch. I have a couple samples just so they can more easily get out whatever you put in your pocket. So that's one idea. And I thought, well, that is kind of a waste of cardstock. And I agree, cardstock is getting expensive. So how about using patterned paper? So the Misty Moonlight's just your standard card base, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored in half at 4 1/4, standard card. And then this pattern paper is 5 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then I scored it at 1/2, and then adhered this 1/2-inch tab on the back. And then on both here and on this one, I would add Terran tape because I think things going in and out of there, you want a strong adhesive. And I want it narrower than our Seal Plus, so I use Terran tape on here to hold my pocket down. So that's what we're doing. I think I will do a blog post so that these dimensions are somewhere and you don't have to remember what video it was this was in, and it'll be on my blog. So here's a card for my daughter. The Happy Halloween, I didn't have another one because this stamp set doesn't have, it has Happy Haunting and Boo. Are those the only ones? And it didn't have a Happy Halloween, and I wanted to say that. So that Happy Halloween is actually from a paper pumpkin, and that is how it's supposed to stamp. You can see that it's not a, I think it was supposed to be a scary font. So that is stamped correctly, and we're going to use that again on my second card for my son. This is one of the pattern papers. And we'll show you this real quick. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Let's see. Kathy, you said yes. Was it last week I said I would send a card to the person watching from the furthest away? So I'll have to go back and see, because I think it was last week everybody said where they were from, which is why I remember Diana was from North Carolina. So one side is more Halloweenish. I thought this is interesting. Might be fun to color. I'll just show you both sides. That's cute. It just says Boo all over it. Just dots. That'd be fun to color. Orange and black stripe. Oh, wait, this way. You can see I have some doubles. Those are double. That's cute. It's, can you see? It's got ghosts, pumpkins, bats, and skeleton head. I thought that was cute with the, looks like haunted houses, and another one of those. So that's what I have. And we're going to be using this one today. Maybe this one. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to make this the front of my card, and I'm going to make a pocket out of this. On this one, whoops, I made the pocket with the cardstock. So it was 10, and then I scored at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. And then you can see I used a punch, this one, to create my little insert or pull out in the pocket. And that's the same punch I used on the front. This is a retired ribbon. Sorry, I don't have the current sparkly black one that's in the current catalog. So let me grab a quick drink. I just used extra pieces because I thought it was cute. And I put this on this side so that we can write on here, and then it leaves the pocket open. So our bills are 6 inches long, so that's too big. I don't know where I got this dollar bill. It's taped together. I don't know where, somebody must have slipped it in. So fold it up, it'll fit in there. Or a standard size gift card will fit in there, obviously. And then a lot of times I'll be making a card and we'll send Tony to the store to get a gift card, and he'll buy a big gift card. Or it comes in a big envelope. And then I have to make sure my card, it'll fit into my card. So this is a great idea. If you don't know what you want to put in here, a large gift card or a gift card in an envelope will fit in here. You could put tags in here too. I'm thinking of Anne, who likes to make tags. So a tag in there would go too. She could put lots of things in there. I'd keep them flat. So this is with the extra 1.5 inches of cardstock with a punch out. So that's one card I've got. So let's put this back in here, and we'll get started on our other card. Oh, what else? The other thing I did, this DSP comes black and white. I just took my pumpkin pie and Daffodil Delight markers and colored in all. I started just doing it randomly, and it was so cute and so easy and so fun. I just colored all of them in, and I had to look up candy corn. I thought the yellow was in the middle. I knew the tip was white, but I'm glad I looked it up because I would have made them all wrong. I'm just going to do a couple. So the bottom end, and this is how quick it goes. It was kind of therapeutic, just coloring them in. All right. It's very forgiving because the black around it, you don't have to be real careful. And then the orange in the middle. So that quick. And you're done. I thought it was very cute. So this was a 6 by 2.5 inch piece, so just scrap. Well, I cut off the 2.5, and that's how I decided how wide that would be. And then you use liquid glue. and it's been sitting for a few hours. I did this afternoon, and then you just use the edge of your the flap of your envelope as a guide to cut. And I've been told that that goes through the mail just fine. So that's a fun way, and I will finish coloring those so that they all coordinate. So let's get busy with our other card. I'm not sure if I'm going to use Highland Heather or black for my card. I am going to cut a strip of this for my pocket. So I want it 5 1/2. That's a nice strip to go with something else. By 2 1/2. I'll put those back in my basket. And then I accidentally cut it earlier and then score at 1/2. I should have given you a heads up and had you create with me. So this, and my bone folder is on the other side of the room. My finger will work. And I think we're going to use, just for different, because it coordinates with the cardstock. Not having my bone folders bugging me. A block. I have blocks. When all else fails, use a block. Just want something flat and clean. There we go. And we'll use some seal. So I'm just going to put it on that 1/2-inch flap. Actually, I want to punch this first. So I'm just putting it in about in the middle, eyeballing it, maybe a little more. And then I put sorry, let me grab my Take Your Pick tool. I put the edge of my DSP right to this point and this point, so I know it's straight. And there's that. All right, now we can use our seal. And this one's just going to be flat on the inside, or not decorated like the other one was. So I'm going to make sure all that adhesive is on that side. Let's see if I can line things up. So I lined it up here and pushed it right against there. That's back. A little bit of adhesive there, just rub it off. Liquid glue would have been a mess. Now I'm going to use tear and tape on these two here to hold my pocket down. If you have not invested in this, this is so handy because you literally do tear it. Alright, sorry I'm not watching comments. I should peek. And it's okay. Yes, and the bottom of candy corn is yellow. Google it and then click images on after you search. I knew the tip was white. I remember breaking tips off candy corn. So I went past the folder, but that's right, it's just going to fold on itself. And then there is my pocket. Chances are we'll put cash in these for the kids. I have 2 kids that won't be home. There, see, gift card. Or a big gift card, you saw it before. So there's that. Let's do something fun with the front. I have this cute paper. I thought that was cute. And I already cut Highland Heather and pumpkin pie. And you saw it said 2 inches there. So I do have a video about different ways to use your punches. It's on YouTube. I want to say it was about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. Time gets away from me because I do post on YouTube most Wednesdays at 7:30. I have it go be active or go live. It's not live, but publish it at 7:30 on Wednesdays. I think I missed last week. So I talk about punches, so that was where the idea for this came from. So I think we're going to put the orange on the back layer. So I had measured this and I wrote it on there so I know that I need a 2-inch wide piece. Actually, I want to stamp on that before I continue. All right, let's stamp. And I'm just going to use black ink. So we are going to say, actually, I don't know what happened to my Happy Halloween stamp. Must be on my desk. So we'll use some of these. We'll put Happy Halloween on the inside. I thought the boo was cute because the ghosts on the pattern paper. So that box kind of big for that. And then that one says from all of us, and there's our 3-step jack-o'-lantern. Boo and Happy Haunting. Until I haven't used this. This stamp set was a bundle with one of the banner punches. So if you're not familiar with that, stamp set. Okay, let's just kind of stamp on here. We'll go sideways. So you can read my name in case you don't know who I am. And I'm just going to use black ink. So I want you to be able to read it. And there's, yeah, I think that, yeah, we'll do Happy Haunting in the middle. And always practice. This is a photopolymer, and if I didn't get good stamping, I'd use my Stampin' Pierce mat underneath. So we're going to Happy Haunt kind of in the middle. And then we'll put some boos. Boo there. And a boo there. You can kind of read it. Let's grab that spider web. Maybe we'll do some on the insert too. I like to stamp, so I'm just going to keep stamping. And I need more blocks. So I am running out of little blocks. So what I will do, if I don't have enough, I'll put one on that end. And I'm going to flip it over and put one on that end. I do have a lot of blocks, but sometimes, and that one didn't stamp really well. So what we're going to do, see, I missed the edge of that. We're going to put a bat underneath it. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Pierce mat. I'm not stamping very cleanly. And this bat is a very solid image. Oh, cute. We need something up here. Maybe another spider web. There we go. Get the ink out of the way for now. Like I said, I think I will stamp on the inside. So this I want to trim down. Let's see. Anne says she will buy some candy corn to eat. Now I'm going to punch the other end of my little tag here. I'm going to push it in a little ways to get the Happy Haunting the more towards the middle. It's not exactly in the middle. Now this paper pumpkin. I have paper pumpkin boxes next to me. Pumpkin pie, I want to be a layer underneath. So now I know about how long this needs to be. We're going to eyeball it. Give myself a little more room. And we're going to punch the other end. This would be a great tag. Wouldn't even need ribbon on it. I'm lining up so it fits in the middle, and I know that because I've measured it before and it's 2 inches, so I'm making sure this is straight here and here because I don't want to go crooked. So let's push it in a tad more. There we go. So that's all I've punched off the edge, and now there's a nice layer. And that is the same punch I used on the inside to make that. I don't know if, I think this one's for Thomas. I don't know if Thomas will notice. Oh, I forgot to tell Veronica not to watch or she'd see her Halloween card early. I think my family does come on and like my videos to help me with the algorithm and all that. But I don't think they actually watch. So sorry, Veronica, if you saw your card already. And Tom, I don't think Thomas will watch. So let's make this 3 3/4 by 5. And then these are nice extra pieces. Maybe we'll use them on the inside of the card. I don't think so. I feel like stamping. So I think we will stamp more. So this card's going to be very much like the other one. Here, I'll pull that back out so you can see. So just some adhesive here. We'll use liquid glue. I really like that boo. That's really fun. But I have the purple card and it wouldn't make any sense if I put it on the other side. And it goes this way. I think I misfolded that. Fold that back in place. There we go. And we're going to put this one down on the bottom. Again, we'll use liquid adhesive. The gap on that so I don't make a mess. And I want it to be able to hold my ribbon. I think I still have my ribbon in here. I do. And in case you have this, this is basic black. And it is called Shimmer Ribbon, and it's 3/8 of an inch wide. So what do I have any in here? I don't have any. We're going to use tear and tape because this is going to be heavy. But you notice how I did the ribbon. It's nice and flat so that I won't have problems mailing it. Because I don't know if we will see our kids near Halloween. And speaking of the mail, I forgot to remind all of you that first class postage in the US went up yesterday. So hopefully you bought some Forever stamps and they'll still be good. I believe it went up 3 cents. And I'll have to look on the Postal Service website because other things increased too. So to get that effect, I think we'll just go straight up and down to start. Can you see? Sorry. And then at an angle. I don't want it quite. Sorry, I can't work with ribbon either, I guess, and talk at the same time. And then ribbon scissors. Let's see, I have that long on the outside, like that. All right, and then we're going to use dimensionals. So I know I want to cover, I'm going to cover up this adhesive here. Let's see how that looks. This one should be more at an angle. That one's not holding. More adhesive. I used to make jokes about more adhesive. My husband worked for 3M, so. There, that's better. So that'll be there. So I put these two in the middle, and now I'm going to put 2 on the ends, or 1 on each end. And it'll go just like that. Isn't that cute? I like it. Now I'm going to put something, a piece here. And let's do some, oh, there's our, I'm hoping I have. Good, I do. Just a piece of white cardstock like I did here. Let's stamp on it. I like to stamp. So let's do more stamping. Let's see. Let me get situated. We'll leave these here so you can see them. And hopefully it's not too much of a mess. There. All right. A little more stamping on the inside here. So it's going to say from all of us. And let's do another pumpkin like we did on Veronica's. And that I used pumpkin pie ink. Very appropriate. And with these photopolymer, you can I make sure I have the right amount of ink on there. I'll just put that there. And then garden green for the top. Look at this little stamp. Took me a minute to figure out what it was. It's got the stem and a little leaf. Oh, sorry, I'll show you after I stamp it. So that's what that looks like. Isn't that cute? My favorite to do is the two-step stamping. And then we have a little face. But I am spoiled. I have all these different colors to play with. But we've talked about how you can get different colors by stamping off. We'll make him a little jack-o'-lantern. He's so cute. Alright, let's stamp some more on here. Oh, they're here to be cleaned. We will do a cobweb. A couple along the bottom. And we'll put that. See, I'm making sure there's a lot of ink on him. And we'll put him at the top. Do you send Halloween cards? I think I saw my mom on here. My mom does. Yep. So I'll probably make one more card for Andrew as well. Do we need more on there? What else do we have? More cobwebs maybe? Oh, maybe a boo. I'll put a boo on here too. That's kind of cute. Make sure it's got enough ink on it. We'll just do it right there. That stamp's really nice. Nice font. All right. We adhere this to our card, and Thomas's card is ready. Do you think he'd notice if I put DSP on his envelope like I did Veronica's? I don't know if he'd notice. His roommates might notice. I don't know. So I lined it up here on these edges, and then knowing it should be 1/8 of an inch everywhere, lines up perfectly. So that's our card for today. So this pocket is kind of a fun addition. So if you already have a card made, so this card could have been done and I could have added this pocket with the DSP afterwards. You could add it with the same color cardstock or coordinating cardstock. You know, I could have used a piece of black cardstock that was 5.5 by 2.5, scored at 1/2 inch, and that gives you that flap to adhere to the back. And I like doing that instead of just making it a 2-inch piece and putting adhesive here too. It gives you more room in your pocket. What else? The pocket doesn't take up the whole back side, so you could have just written here if you wanted, but I thought this was something different. Just put our note on this side. And again, a strong adhesive here to hold your pocket down. So I guess my point is this pocket could be added to any card that you already have made, even a store-bought one. So that's what I have for you today. Let me see if you have any comments or questions. Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching. Anne likes my tag idea. All right. So, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Give me a like or a thumbs up, depending on where you're watching. That helps me be viewed by more people. So, Facebook and YouTube like when you do that. So, thank you for joining me. Happy stamping. And next week will be the first Monday in September. So, we will be doing a Christmas card. And I've been waiting to do this Christmas card since I saw the mini catalog. So, you have to come back next Monday to see what I'm working on. So, thanks for joining me. Happy stamping. Have a great night. Bye.